Hi guys!
We are in sunny Shipka this week.
Yeah.
You can see the church behind us? Well, one of the spires anyway, because the rest is hidden behind the trees. We may be distracted by birds, or especially Darren may be distracted by birds, so I apologise.
Unlikely. Doesn't usually happen.
It's a bit early, but we thought we'd get up early and catch the sun, because it's been a little bit hit and miss with the weather this week, as a lot of people in Bulgaria will already know. We've been lucky, there hasn't been any rain, has there? Touch wood.
Yes.
Fingers crossed that
there
won't be any. But yeah, it hasn't been the best. We went up to the Shipka monument yesterday, the Freedom Monument, and there was a lot of cloud around. So we went on to Gabrovo. It was sunny there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was okay there. Yeah.
Had a mooch around there, and then went back to the Shipka monument and had a walk, and it was freezing up there. Really cold.
It was a bit nippy, but it wasn't cold. It was just fresh.
But it's still nice. The views are still amazing.
It was still shorts and t-shirts. It wasn't a problem.
It was not. I had my shorts on. I was freezing. Should have had my jeans on. And yet this morning it's lovely, and I got my jeans on, not my shorts on.
Yeah, it's supposed to have some rain later though, apparently. So we'll see what we're going to do today.
So that's the weather report from us here. We're going to show you part 2 now of the courtyard project. So we've been cracking on with that, and it's really starting to take shape now, as you'll see in the video. Hope you enjoy.
It's fall off, I think.
Yeah, you're telling me. Oh God! Bits are falling out of the end.
Well, that's coming off.
2 metal things. Yeah, I know they are. But it's quite funny. As long as the rest of it don't collapse, of course.
That's going to sit on there. There's some long screws going to the top of it. Never know.
Was that a screw you just knocked in?
Bent over, more than knocked in.
I see what you mean.
So
Is this all coming out? Oh God, that's going to be fun, isn't it?
close it was.
Without using your chisel?
I need the. Yeah, is the bowl still there?
Yeah. These are no good for me. He's going to come and grab it. So.
Okay.
Bloody hell. Have you got a big sledgehammer?
It's ruined the end of this.
I know.
That's all I'm having to hit it. I haven't. That's a big enough sledgehammer.
That's what we need.
That's really that. Absolutely knackered that.
Yeah.
Oh, I managed to get off with about
2 bricks?
2.5 bricks.
2.5 bricks. We got some great wumps of wood. There's a gecko.
Yes.
So this is the wood room. This is what we took down and what we cleared out of all of the little buildings. There's the windows. God knows how we're going to get to anything. But plenty of wood for various uses. And it's still coming. Still plenty more wood to come. Managed to get these gates open this morning, but I didn't see that.
I'll show you.
Yeah. I've noticed I'm not helping at all.
Could you do me a favour?
Yes.
I need you to knock out.
So here are the gates opened. We didn't realise they do open. And we're probably going to put an entrance or exit so that we can go for our walks. We can go through here. And then we can walk up there. And then the village is down there. So on Friday last week, we had a visit from the water meter reader, and Darren let him in.
Wish I hadn't.
Wish you hadn't, yeah. So he read the meter,
dear.
and
Yeah. Well, we've said before about we've had this ongoing water problem, which we finally solved. There's now no leaks or anything like that. It's all sorted. That's great. Never even entered our head that there would be a problem when it came to reading the meter, which has certainly turned out to be. So guy came along, told me that we'd used, bearing in mind that we normally use a cubic
1 cubic we've
in a month.
used in a month. Mm-hmm.
And even in the rest of the time that we'd used it, like through the few weeks that we'd been here last year, we'd only used a cube.
Yeah.
So
and that's
the guy
3.24 lever that cost.
Yeah. So the guy looked at the meter, and I was like, okay, no problem. So yeah, there it is. So he read the meter, and he looked at it, and he read it again, and he looked at it, and he read it again, and he looked at it, and he looked at me, and he went, like, I could see he was puzzled. And the reason for his puzzlement was the fact that it had used, instead of 1 cubic, since September, bearing in mind the water had been off all through the winter, and only turned on the 14th of April. Between the 14th and the 16th of April, we'd used 299 cubic of water.
We don't know where it went because it wasn't in our garden.
That's a swimming pool full of water.
It's impossible.
And
How much is the bill?
the bill is just under 1,200 lever. So that's about £500 in English money. Yeah. So you can imagine
the shock.
It's a little shocked.
We have tried
horrified.
We have tried to question it. We went with a friend and they offered us testing of the water meter.
The problem is that you pay to take the meter out. You then pay to get the meter tested at a private laboratory, wherever that might be. Yeah. So you pay for that. Only, from what I could make out, only 3% ever come back in favour of the vendor, so to speak, the customer rather. They nearly always come back in favour of the water board. So all I could see was this is like, how much money that's going to cost? So it's adding to the bill, it's making it worse. So she then offered me instalments. I could pay some now and I could pay the rest in 6 instalments or whatever it was. So I said, well, yeah, okay, but I'm assuming there's an extra payment on top of that. So how much does that cost? And that was going to cost overall about 120 lev on top. And I said, well, what's the point in that? It's just costing more. We're throwing money after bad there, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's a shock. It's a horror. We didn't want to have to pay that much money, but we're going to have to.
We've never paid that much. Even in the UK, we never paid that much.
Well, you work it out. If you work out, we use just over a cubic a month. That's 20 years plus
25 years
worth of water that we've just used
in 2 days.
In 2 days, because, and don't forget, we were turning it on and off because of the problems we were having in the house with the water.
Yeah.
And when the guy came to listen to the meter, like to find the leak in the first place, or to discuss the leak and repair it, he said it was just like a trickle, basically. So like that's why he thought it might be the toilet overflow, because it was, you know, that's how little water apparently it sounded like was coming out.
Yeah.
So
it was a huge shock.
Yeah.
We've got a huge bill.
On top of that, I've arranged to pay another 72 lev now on top to have a new meter and a new tap. Yeah, because I explained to them the problem with the tap is that it's on, you turn it off, and if you go too far, it turns it back on again. So you've got to get it just right. Plus, it's broken in half, the tap.
Yeah.
So, and because it's on their side of the meter, I'm not supposed to be able to touch it. So I'm paying 72 lev to have a new meter and a new tap. So hopefully in future it will definitely, when it's off, it's off. Because obviously there's no way we need this again. But of course, it takes away your trust a little bit. So it's like every morning we're at the meter just checking. Oh, that's right, it hasn't moved. That's fine.
Exactly.
So it does look to be okay since the 16th of April. But in 2 days with it turning on and off, apparently it ran 299 cubic, and there's absolutely nothing we can do about it because the leak was on our side of the meter. So it's classed as our responsibility. But that's, you know, 500 quid.
So yeah, that's the end of the leak saga, we hope.
Well, yes, it better be. If another one happens now, we're going to be gutted, aren't we? But as it stands with the water, that is now finished, done, sorted.
No, it's not. We've still got to pay 1,200 left.
Well, well, we're stealing ourselves for that, aren't we? Well, not stealing it, but we're pacing ourselves.
We'll just not have something else.
Just in protest, really. We could, you know, obviously we don't really want to pay that much, but we've got no choice. That's the way it is. So the water now is hopefully finished. That situation.
The only thing is, I don't think they can cut the water off, but of course they could. I guess they could add interest.
Yeah, that's it.
They can cut the electric off if you don't pay the bill, but the water they can't, apparently. Especially if it's on our side anyway.
Yeah, that's right. It's in our garden.
So what else have we been doing? Well, we're here
that.
because the electrician is in our house giving us a nice new electric.
Yep, we said last week that we've got the electrician coming this week to do a rewire, full rewire. He's now into that, full steam into that, so that's really good. So we came away to Shipka for the week. The things that we had to prepare for the electrician, which was ripping down one of the ceilings, ripping off some cladding on the walls, taking down the kitchen cabinets, all sorts of things like that. So that was all prepared, ready for him. So we've had a week of where we were getting it tidy of making it messy
Making
again.
it comfortable to live in the house, yeah, and then making it a mess again.
So it's kind of gone backwards again, and all the stuff, all the furniture and everything, all our belongings are going to go back into the garage and what have you. But it's temporary. We knew it was going to happen. We knew it needed doing. So it's going to be a huge thing. When we go back, we'll have sockets in every room that we can use. All the lights will work in every room. So it'll be nice. We've just got to then, we can start thinking about finishing on the insides and bits that need doing, can't we? So,
it's probably just me, I'm going to have days and days of dusting. I know.
I can't do it.
So I'll run a little video clip of the things that we did to get the house prepared
Back
for
again.
the electrician.
And then when we get it back again.
I don't think people want to see me dusting, do they? Apart from that, we have been here, obviously, and we're enjoying a little break and not doing any DIY. But at the same time, we're itching to sort of get back to it, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, when we took the kitchen cabinets down, we decided that we originally were thinking of trying to use them again, but once we took the wall cabinets down, we suddenly went, "Wow, doesn't this look bigger?"
Yeah, it does. You'll see on the video.
So we actually don't want to put the wall cabinets back up, which means we need to look at what we're going to do. We needed to change the base cabinet.
We did,
in any case, and the sink
and a worktop.
So we've just decided that we're going to do that sooner than we anticipated.
So we were thinking if it's going to be wet today, we might go shopping for kitchen cabinets. We'll see.
But it's not wet.
So we're going to enjoy the weather. I think we should go and have some breakfast out on the little terrace and decide where we're going to go. So we're going to let you all go and enjoy your day. What do you think you're doing?
Just whatever. Fun time.
You love demolition, don't you? To be fair, this needs to be removed because it got wet at some point in its life, as you can see. So, as we're having the electrics done, and with good reason by the looks of it. Look at that wiring. Yeah, it all needs to go. You should be wearing gloves, I think. More firewood?
Yeah.
What's that cable there? And this is all because we're having the house rewired, obviously. The electrician needs to get behind all of this stuff to do the new wiring. We were always planning to remove this wall of wood, but we did want to keep the other wall if possible. But unfortunately, that's going to come down too. We're going to keep the ceiling, hopefully, fingers crossed. And we will keep the cupboard wall. Guess we won't be reusing that.
Why did you say that?
I know you're good with wood, but you can't work miracles. So just for the record, Darren is wearing his earbuds.
Or it's just another. Down, there is no up. I think I feel that tomorrow's just another day. And then slowly it gets better every day.
Just for the record, anybody wanting to buy an old Bulgarian house, be prepared for
A myriad of surprises.
be prepared to find horrors hidden behind them. I mean, we could have bought a totally run down house and then know exactly what we were working with.
On the front sheets I have read. 'Cause 7 days is too long without you, baby. Come back to me.
Have a look at some Bulgarian wiring. Spaghetti Junction. I hope our new wiring isn't going to look like this. And we're demolishing again, aren't we, Darren? And this has been brought on because the electrician is going to be here next week. However, we had every intention of pulling the ceiling down, just probably not right now.
Just need to be able to get in under here properly to
Pull the whole lot down.
Piece.
Yeah.
Well, let's just break it off a little bit.
I know. I know. Today is the day the electrician comes. We had to take down the kitchen cabinets to allow him access to the ceiling to put electric cable in. We were a little bit apprehensive about taking them down, a little bit annoyed about it. However, we think now that the kitchen looks a lot better without the cabinets. They dominated the space. And it's opened it right up now, so yeah, we're quite happy about them coming down. So good job for the electrician's suggestion. Well, it wasn't a suggestion, we had to do it. We had no choice.
So this is an apartment in Shipka.
This is the home we have for the next 4 nights.
Absolutely, for the next week.
Mm-hmm.
Whilst the electrics is being done. I booked this. I had no idea what I was booking. Neither did I, to be fair. No, I did. I knew I had a few bits and pieces, but it's really nice. It's really nice. It's literally right down from the church. Church is
over
as you
there.
go out here, you read the steps, and the church just goes up there, which we'll show you a bit later on, which is stunning. Absolutely beautiful church. Anyway, table and chairs, nice bed, lovely window setting. We have a sofa bed as well, so there's the bed and a sofa bed.
And I believe there is a cot facility as well with this. Yeah.
A couple of armchairs.
Yeah.
Bathroom is hot.
Yeah.
So the bathroom, you've got a sink, you've got a shower.
Yes, it's in typical Bulgarian style. The toilet is right next to the
We've
shower.
just utilised the space, haven't we?
And then the piece de resistance.
So then we got this bit here.
Okay, I'll move out the way.
You open up, and you open up, and come on down. And you open up. You smack your head. Come down here. There's another little room. There's some seating. A massage chair.
Massage chair.
There's a sauna.
Sauna. It's a bit dark in there, sorry. There's the coals. Aha, there we go. So tonight, me and Darren are going to be sat in here.
Nice and warm.
Warm and cosy. Actually, it's warmer upstairs than it is down here.
It will be warmer in here later.
It'll be steaming hot.
Turn that off for now.
Ah.
Right, so Nikki's just discovered the massage chair.
Massage.
That's her sorted for the rest of the evening.
Woo! Oh my god, it's going all the way up. Ooh. Ooh, this is Shih Tzu.
Shiatsu.
This is Shiatsu, not the dog. Oh my word. Hope it goes down to my lower back. It's weird. Oh! I don't like it. I don't like it. Ooh.
We'll leave Nikki to kind of enjoy her
Someone's
massage.
going
I'm not quite sure if she is or not. And we'll go back upstairs. So, yeah. It's a lovely little place. And the situation right in Shipka is really, really nice. Very, very clean, very, very tidy, very well presented. So if you're looking for somewhere to go, lovely little place right in the heart of Shipka. It's called The Nest. Ganesto, The Nest. Okay? So, cheers for now.
So we're going to let you get on with your day.
So, wherever you are,
You say whatever you're doing, not me. I say enjoy your day. I don't say whatever you're doing.
whatever you are, whatever you're doing,
Enjoy your day.
and keep smiling.
Right. Okay. Let's start that again.
Yeah.
I say enjoy
You
your
say
day.
the first bit.
I don't say that. I do. You always say it. I will replay the film.
All right. Okay, so wherever you are, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, whatever you're doing,
Keep smiling.
that's my line.
Okay. We shouldn't do early morning videos. Oh God. Okay, so
We've got to wake up. That's the problem.
yeah, I know. So
We should be awake.
you
It's not
do
that bleeding
wherever
early.
you
That's
are,
the problem.
whatever you're doing, enjoy your day. I say. You do the first 2 lines, and then you
Okay.
do the last one.
Wherever you are,
Start.
whatever you're doing. Okay, I'm going to start this again. Right.
Okay.
Okay then. So, wherever you are, whatever you're doing,
Enjoy your day.
and keep smiling. Cheers, guys.
Bye. I think I actually say take care.
Oh, no idea. Doesn't matter.
And take care.
It's a bit late.